decay. The fiat empire crumbles day by day. Numbers on screens, meaningless lies. We're waking up in a world that cash in my hand, it's losing its way. Prices soar while the bankers dictate. Groceries cost a fortune, wages the same. Inflation's a monster feeding on the game. Central banks laugh, the market's a joke. LED candles flicker, the old system broke. Hoarders unite, miners ignite. The blood exchange shines like a neon light. Paper crash, burn the old ways. Crypto rises from the blaze. Neon streets, the robots scream. Inflation's nightmare, we chase the drain. Every note printed, every coin lost. The fiat machine accepts its cost. Digital rebellion, ledger in hand. We reclaim the future, make a stand. Smart contracts fire, the chains hold tight. Decentralized power, the only right. Otaku warriors, neon and steel. Crypto salvation is how we feel. The numbers climb, the world decays. Markets tremble in the neon haze. AI brokers watch, but they can't control. The ledger is ours, it saves our soul. Bake a trial, burn the old ways. Crypto rises from the blaze. Neon streets, the robots scream. Inflation's nightmare, we chase the dream. Crash is gone, the system's done. The ledger's light eclipses the sun. Inflation burns, but we survive. Crypto Otaku keeps the dream alive. Apocalypse, stick a bomb lights and broken screens. AI rules the new machine. Miners dig, but they don't eat. Fiat's dead, we're on the streets. Cash is burning, banks are dust. No more trust, no more rust. Robots took the 9 to 5. Now we fight just to survive. Burn it down, no control. We're the ghosts of the protocol. You break the chains, take it back. Crypto punks don't fade to black. Crypto market. Billionaires just pull the strings, hoarding coins like cyber kings. We were promised something more, but we're just numbers in a war. Cash is burning, banks are dust. No more trust, no more us. Robots took the 9 to 5. Now we fight just to survive. Burn it down, no control. We're the ghosts of the protocol. You break the chains, take it back. Crypto punks don't fade to black. Crypto anarchy. No power's fake, it's all a lie. No escape, they own the sky. Decentralized, not for long. Fuck the rules, we sing this song. Crypto anarchy. Crypto anarchy. Burn it down, no control. We're the ghosts of the protocol. You'll break the chains, take it back. Crypto punks don't fade to black. No more leaders, no more kings, no more wallets. Pull the strings, crypto's ours. The world is fried. We'll still fight till the day we die. Crypto.
What's the second best? There is no second best.
Happy Monday, guys! What is up? What is up? Welcome back to another night of chaos with, of course, the Crypto Otaku. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Of course, the place where you guys come to hang out and get the crypto news, but stay for the chaos. Yeah, here we go. Here we go again. It's a pretty uneventful day, but you know what? We're gonna get into it. Bitcoin's doing the thing. All right, how's it going, guys? How are the pleasantries tonight, this evening? Rock on. Damn, everyone's here. Holy crap. Milk Money, what's up, everyone? Happy Misfit Monday. Happy Monday, Misfits. How you doing? I'm here for the chaos. Yes, Milk Money knows what he's here for. Let's go. I too am here for the chaos. How you doing today? Milk Money, of course, with all the fire and flames. Thank you so much for, the algorithm loves the chaos in the chat. Thanks again. Brave Harvey Freedom says, hello, Taku and Chaos family. How's it going? Milk Money, there is no second best. 100%. There is no second best.
Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best.
100%. Yes. One of those is true. Yes. Guitar, but no whiskey tonight, unfortunately. I'm out of whiskey. I ran out, actually. I ran out of my Kraken, too. No more Kraken. I can't release the Kraken anymore. I gotta get something else. Yes, how's it going? Forever, Laura. Yeah, it's going up forever, Laura. You Guys, you're testing me, man.
The point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura.
Forever, Laura.
Forever.
Right.
Yeah, we're having some fun right out the gate, guys. Let's crushing a Pippin short today. Nice, easy, doing some easy money. It looks like I told myself if I clear 1,000% profit, I'm going snowboarding this weekend. Damn, did you go? Are you gonna go snowboarding this weekend? Still gotta get a green light from the lady though. Oh, okay. 12-hour drive from me to the slopes. Damn, that is a long drive. Could be worth it though. Could be worth it. 10x Slam says, Braveheart, how you doing, Braveheart? Hope you had a great Valentine's Day. You and your SO for sure. She's a good one, man. She's a keeper. I'll tell you that. Take 5x. And then re-enter. Not financial advice. Jeff, how's it going? Jeff Sharp this morning. It's Monday. How's it going this evening? Gamaga says, good evening, Otaku and Crypto Chaos family. Hope everyone's doing well. Let's get this money. 100%. Yes. Let's get it. GG. Eventually we shall get it. Easy says, thought about the BMF. Yes, Brave Army Freedom. Last time I did it, went out to sleep. It dropped like 20% overnight and then missed an entry. Oh, re-entry. Damn. Yeah, that sucks, man. That sucks. Nick's also here tonight. How you doing, Nick? If you're not the first, you're last, says Nick. Yep. That's how it goes. How else are you guys doing? Easy coming with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Nice. For some Ernie balls, Slinkies. What is that? Whoa. Slinky guitars. Thank you so much, man, for that $2 super chat. Easy. Thanks again. Thanks again also to Milk Bunny in the chat. All these emojis, man. Holy crap. Blowing it up with the Chaos 10 night. Andra, not earning to diddly squat, but loving the Chaos. WTF, no whiskey. I know. No whiskey. I haven't had any whiskey now and since I guess I did drink my last whiskey last weekend. Yeah, I did. Okay. Before then, it was like 2 or 3 weeks. Taku is a new man now. You could say he's kept what? Ben Lawrence, I'm doing okay. I'll have a drink every once in a while. Jeez, all right. I think enough pleasantries in the chat. Yeah, thanks again, guys, for coming out tonight. It is not much going on, but I'm surprised. I'm really proud of Bitcoin today. Also, very proud of the price action we got too. Let's take a look and see what we had over the weekend and then what we got just this morning. When we got that sell-off, we were looking at waiting for that capitulation, right? Right around 10:30 as per usual. We saw it happen even with the market down. New York Stock Exchange being closed today. We still saw it. Let me get the dancing mascots out of the way. And yeah, we saw it anyway. And we got this boom, bada bing, boom on the downside. And then we cleaned that up a bit later. I'll get into that in a second. If you guys weren't here this morning, what you may have missed was me making a mess of my chart. But we basically played into our baseline bear target from the weekend. I was calling for baseline bear. We pretty much landed right on top of our baseline this morning, and then we sold off right around 10:30. And then what was really interesting was Valentine's Day. Like, what the hell was going on? Valentine's Day ran up to our bull case scenario, like following the exact target. Again, I get these ideas based on the psychology of the market, so that's not surprise to me, but it is surprising the price action that we got on a weekend, right? And then we just sold that flat out. It was a Bart Simpson over the weekend, if anyone was paying attention. It's weird stuff. But anyway, what happened this afternoon was before we left, I was talking about how we probably were just going to go sideways and just chop up a little bit. And then by the morning open for the foreign market, that is when we're really going to see a test of whether we can return back to 70,000 or 69K. And we're almost there. It's crazy. It's crazy how well that played out too. I'm surprised again. But I'm not. I'm so tired of winning, guys.
You're gonna win so much, you may even get tired of winning.
Yes, so tired of winning. All right, I'm over it. Right now we're sitting about $250 away, $230 away from 69K. And of course, we liked 69K over the weekend. That was a good number for Valentine's Day, I guess. Yes. All right, let's see what's going on right now. The order books today, of course, bringing this to you live for free is Kim by the White Snowland on YouTube. Guys, you want to, not pay for something you get for free? Go to Kimba again, or just watch my show. I'll break it down for you.
What are you, stupid?
All right. Let's take a look at the order books and see what we got tonight. Into the morning open in Japan. Of course, the foreign markets waking up for their second day trade. Second trading day session of the week. Tuesday. Will it be a terrible Tuesday or a terrific Tuesday? Let's find out. Short term, Nothing really going on. Actually, nothing really popping off here. We got some more loading up here at 55,000. We got more, a little bit more longs here at about 62. And there's a little bit more there. You can see a little bit more there at about 67. And then, yeah, we're just kind of chopping on through here. There's nothing really standing in our way to 69K, and then 71, 72 is where we're going to see the most resistance if we actually see that play out tonight, which, yeah, we're going to wait and see if that actually does happen. Again, a little bit of a speed bump here until 69K, 70,000. And then, yeah, open up until about 75K. So, honestly, if we get a really big push, there's nothing really holding us back after we smash through 70 to about 75K. It's all in the short term, though. You got to look at the big picture. And the big picture still got a F ton up here around $90,000, $91,000, $92,000 Bitcoin. We need a catalyst. We need a major catalyst. And when it happens, we're going to see tons and tons of Rex shorts across the board. Again, estimated to be above $10 billion right now. All right, in the short term, we're still defending about 68.7. So that's our current level of support that we're trying to keep. If we lose this, we're going to be going back down to probably, man, it's really rocky down here. 68,400. And if that loses, maybe like 67.9 might be the final defense again before seeing lower prices, of course, going back down to about 66K. Above us again is still at 70,000, 69K. Still is the only thing in our way. All right. So that's all I see right now. Of course, we'll get back to here later on, see how things are shaping up. All right. What else do we have? Well, I'm on the wrong browser. I guess that would help if I'm on the right one. There we go. I had the wrong one up. There we go. All right, let's continue. Don't forget to not hold that knife, guys. You don't want to be catching that falling knife. Make sure you got a position for, what is going to possibly happen here soon. We still have a few catalysts popping off this week. Remember, we got the CPI coming in, CPE or whatever, coming in, inflation data coming in belated, probably highly manipulated inflation data coming in on Wednesday. And then Friday, we have the supposed next ruling for the Supreme Court's decision on the tariffs. Those are the major catalysts that are coming up this week. All right. And Bitcoin's $5 away from 69K, 50 bucks. I'm sorry, 50 bucks away from 59K currently. All right. 69, 38 trillion, 695 billion. Can't stop, won't stop printing that money. We're getting closer and closer to 39 trillion every single day. We have the poly market bets right now on the Fed decision in March. Still sitting around 7%. Nothing has changed. 93%, no change is going to occur by March for the interest rates. Also, we're looking at the government shutdown here. Any resolve to this? Do we have anything on that anymore? No. It's definitely not here at the front page anymore. I guess I'll skip over that. Then, of course, the next big catalyst for us is going to be, of course, the Clarity Act signed into law in 2026, which is still a 57% chance. Nothing's really changed there either. The highest we've seen on this recently was 62, 65, and that was, again, just last week. Jeez, says Jake of the Snake coming in with a $2 super chat. $2 for best otaku, Mastura, Crypto Senpai. Oh, my God. What the hell, Jake? What the hell? $2 for best otaku, Mastura, Crypto Senpai. Oh, thank you, Jake. I appreciate that, my friend. Oh, geez, you guys are insane. Fear and Greed Index right now sitting at a 36 for, of course, the stock market. This has been the same since, of course, Friday because we have not opened yet. Interesting to see how this goes on Tuesday. As of right now, the stock market still kind of down. We did get a little bit of bounce off of the overall trend line for the S&P 500 in the pre-market. So we'll see how this opens up tomorrow. My guess is it's probably going to see a little bit of a V-shaped recovery. If I were to be a betting man, that would be it. It has not been defeated from this trend line since, what was it, last summer, right? Yeah, June 2025. Yeah, last summer. All right. So the stock market's still hanging out around the same place it was anyway. A little bit of a V-shaped recovery bounce off of there, but not quite yet. We'll see how that handles it tomorrow. Crypto Fear and Greed Index, as of this morning, we were at 12 again, which is great to see. Chopping up a little bit from 9 and 5. The 5 being the worst I've ever seen Crypto Fear and Greed, right? 5 now. I think it's hit 5 3 days in the past 2 weeks. So let's see, where is it at today? It's sitting at a 10. I guess we could take it. Let me refresh it for yeah, still at the same. Yeah, 10. All right, so I'll take it. We'll see what happens tomorrow, guys. US dollar index coming up at 97.12 on the pre-market, looking pretty strong right now. Great for everything but risk on assets. Damn it.
What are you, stupid?
Yeah, but still, it's still down on the monthly, the 3 month, the 6 month, the year to date, and of course the year charts. Of course, that'd be my favorite one there, down to the right on the Dixie. Hopefully, that is the last time it comes back up and it goes back down lower. We need it back to 95. Let's send it back to 95. We'll find out. We'll find out soon. All right. Again, inflation will not stop. It will not stop. Looking today, of course, for the opportunities out there. We had a little bit of a recovery day. Not too bad overall. Kind of flat, going up like at least 1% on average. Some of these, of course, moving up more than others. We got 4% up on IP Store. We got 16% up on Stable. Meme Coin's up 7.5. Meme Core. BitTensor is up 5%. Nexo's up 6.8. Atom, I do like me some Atom. Cosmos, sitting about 7% right now. What else we have here in the top 100 on the weekly? There's nothing oversold anymore. Nothing. We're usually looking for 15s and 20s here, guys. There's nothing even close to 15% off on the weekly yet. Looking at the monthly, we're looking for assets that are down at least 30, 40%, and there's a few still at 30. I don't see any 40s here though. ICP is probably the closest, with SWE still holding on about 43% of that. Again, guys, you might want to make sure you're getting some of these DC opportunities before they're all gone. You never know if this is the bottom or not. So yeah, again, if I had to pick one today, I'd probably be picking SWE still. I still like it. It's the most oversold, and yeah, it's the most upcoming, I think, future of blockchain. You know, like I think it's gonna do great. I mean, still Pokemon's still rumored to be on this thing, guys. Don't forget Pokemon. I do like Pokemon.
What are you, stupid?
All right. Whatever. It's rumored to be just the trading card game, though, not the actual games just yet. All right. Market cap, Bitcoin dominance, sitting at 58.9%, still roughly close to enough. I think I can bring in Sailor for this. I think it's fine. I think
entire idea of like 60% dominance is bullshit, ridiculous, stupid.
It is, and it's still pretty much there, 59%. Nothing has changed. Well, it came down quite a bit today, actually, 58.9, but still hanging out there, 58.9. Yeah, 9.2 was the high of the day. Okay, all right, close enough. No cigar. All right, what do we got? Top market cap. Yes, I want to see what is the total market cap today. 2.36 trillion. Not too bad. We were a little bit higher over the weekend, but not by much. 2.43 right on the last Friday, I believe, right? Last Friday, Saturday, maybe? That might have been Saturday, actually, the 15th. That was Sunday. Wow. We actually were a little bit higher than I thought on Sunday. 2.42 trillion on Sunday, now back down to 2.36. Again, we still haven't had a full trading session yet, and the stock market's been closed for the day. All right, top 10 assets here. Bitcoin Cash still hold number 10. Nothing new to see there. XRP flipping Binance yet again for the top 4 spot. Sitting at about $90 billion in market cap. Damn, these have come down so much. It's crazy. So yeah, I think now Binance is down probably like $60 billion. I think the height of them was like 145. I think it was $145 billion in market cap. So that's quite a bit. The mighty have fallen. And of course, XRP is only sitting at about $1.48. Not too bad. It did come up quite a bit. Was it the low we saw recently, like $1.12? So that's had a bit of a run. Sitting right now at about $90 billion. The height of XRP, I believe, was again closer to that $140 billion market cap. All right, what else do we have? The top 12, top 15, top 20. Zcash still on the outskirts here. World Liberty Financial holding 20, and Cardano at 11. Nothing's really changed here either since last week. All right, and of course, my favorite metric to share with you guys every single day. Doesn't matter what, rain or shine, Bitcoin's price is 68,000 or 69 or 120. This is still the lowest amount we've ever seen on exchanges. That's right, in the last 5 years. It's ridiculous. Look at this, 2.48 million, a little bit of a bump over the weekend, but as that, yeah, pretty much continuing into where we are now. So the ridiculous amount of Bitcoin taken off exchanges in the past few years. Make sure you have a piece of the pie before it's all gone. All right. And I think we can skip Bitcoin treasuries until tomorrow. Michael Saylor did not come out and discuss his allocation for the week yet. He did post an orange bubble or orange dot yesterday. So we do know he's going to be purchasing more Bitcoin this week as per usual. All right, Bitcoin Rainbow chart, of course, showing us that we are in the fire sale. Bitcoin is dead now. It's dead territory. Last time we were in dead, we were in a bear market. Oh, boo, boo. Are we there again? Probably. But it still looks like we just were going through a long bear cycle. Happy Chinky New Year, says Strawberry Dragon is our favorite flavor of dragon. What the hell? Yes, happy China New Year for you as well. Chinkies. Oh, geez. Scooby-Doo. Yes, $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Strawberry Dragons. Thank you for that fire horse of a super chat. Thank you so much. I'm gonna get in trouble, man. One of these days. $2. All you guys are you're egging me on, man. Okay. All right. So here we are. Moving on. Top 10 assets in the world. Still sitting at Bitcoin number 13. Nothing has changed. Gold still number 1 and silver number 3. I repeat, nothing really has changed at all in these market caps since Friday. Don't forget to also hang out with us after the live stream tonight. We're also going to be on the Patreon. Patreon live starts as soon as the show is done. So yeah, get your tickets in while you can. It's only $15 a month, guys. I appreciate all the love and support that I get from you guys. This is my primary income. So it does mean a lot. I mean that sincerely. All right. Bitcoin price prediction. Here we go into the news today. This is what I could dig up, guys. There's nothing. I've been struggling with this all day. There is nothing, but I did find some predictions. Some companies did change their price targets too, which are, you got to stick around for that. That's interesting to see. I got Standard Chartered coming up. And then we're also going to dive into some Tom Lee and I got a clip from Charles Hoskinson, and what he says, man, he gets me all riled up. Let's go. Let's send this shit. Let's go. all right. I gotta contain myself because I'm not quite there yet. All right. Bitcoin price prediction. Bitcoin shorts hit the most extreme level since 2024 bottom in a massive squeeze. Is it coming? So this is the overall feel, the overall sentiment of the market right now, like I find and wrapped up in a pretty little article. Bitcoin funding rates across exchanges have now collapsed to the most negative levels since August of 2024. Back then, the market locked equally, convinced that lower prices were inevitable. Instead, that extreme short crowding market a major bottom and proceeded an 83 rally over the following months. We are seeing a similar structure now. Traders are aggressively positioned to the downside. Shorts are piling in. And at the same time, on-chain data shows profit cushions are thin. And UPL has returned to the 0.18 zone and historically associated with the hope and fear. In this regime, markets become reactive. Small moves trigger outsized responses because of holders lack deep unrealized gains to buffer volatility. Sentiment remains cautious. ETF outflows and macro uncertainty keep the bearish narrative alive, but the crowded rates rarely unwind quietly. The setup is not pure technical strength. It is about positioning risk. If Bitcoin's price clears the 70K to 70,600 range, the short squeeze thesis will gain credibility quickly. Bitcoin price prediction is Bitcoin setting up for a violent short squeeze. On the chart, Bitcoin has already broken out of the steep descending channel that is now grinding just below the 70K to 71K support zone. Yes, it has. Broke out a week ago, guys. That area matters. It lines up cleanly with the prior resistance, and above 71,000 resistance thins out towards 80K, with 90,000 and even 98,000 acting as a higher air pocket if momentum builds. 64,000 remains the line that holds the structure together. Yeah, I mean, I see a similar thing too. I'm holding it right around 65, but 64 is not too far away, and I can see where they back test that. But yeah, a little bit more touchy in here, right? A little bit more touchy in there.
What are you, stupid?
All right, whatever. If that fails, of course, 60BK becomes the final major demand zone. That's, of course, what we've been calling for, possibly a double bottom. Before the chart stands looking unstable again. Now adding the positioning, funding is deeply in the negative. Shorts are crowded, and NUPL sits in the hope and fear range. Combination of often creates fuel for a sharp upside when resistance breaks. So technically, Bitcoin is compressing under a key ceiling. Structurally is no longer in a free fall, and positioning suggests that the market is leaning heavily on shorts. When Bitcoin sets up for a squeeze, Bitcoin hyper adds fuel. Bitcoin still moves in a heavy waves. It needs macro alignment. Oh my God, they rolled this into a freaking shill. Come on.
Stupid?
Cryptonews.com. I'm not gonna read any of your articles anymore. That's so scummy. That's so scummy. All right. I'm over it. But yeah, I mean, I've been talking about this for a while, that we just got to go sideways for one more week, guys. And then we're probably going to create a shelf of support level here above 65, 68K. Again, just chopping up sideways. It's going to take weeks to months to claim what we lost, unless there's a major catalyst when produces more FOMO, which I don't see anything except for possibly, the ruling on the tariffs. And of course, the Clarity Act market structure bill. Yep. Which, yeah, we're still in the middle of both of them right now. All right, let's get back to it. Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson wants Facebook and Tinder on blockchain to onboard billions of users. That's definitely the idea. That's the special sauce we've been lacking for many years. I know that I'm all about Tinder, but TikTok was definitely looking at getting put on the blockchain once the facilitation of that deal was made, and it has been made, so we should be there now. And of course, the most rumored blockchain for that has always been Polkadot. Let's see what Cardano's founder Charles Hoskinson has to say about Facebook and the dating apps like Tinder. It's weird. All right. Charles Hoskinson, a co-founder of Cardano, hopes to expand blockchain technology beyond the financial industry and into commonplace applications, potentially reaching billions of users of Facebook and Tinder. Hoskinson said with the consensus of at Hong Kong 2026 that dating apps could be use blockchain to help users verify personal details like salary, location, and height by verifying that profile pictures are authentic, and the technology may also lessen the prevalence of catfishing and phony accounts. I've never been happy with those dating apps, man. You get lucky when you get lucky. I'll just say that, though. Oh my God. All right. So by integrating it into the routine and digital experiences, Hoskinson hopes to increase the transparency and reliability of online interactions. Vision extends beyond financial applications. I want to get on point where video games are on it, a point where Facebook and other things run into this infrastructure, Hoskinson said at this event, and that's why we're going to bring 2 to 3 billion people in it. And that's what's going to change everything. Building on this goal, Hoskinson criticizes the industry's current direction, pushing for a more user-friendly approach. 100%. This is one of the problems I have with some of these blockchain games, where they just like onboard users and they're like, oh, by the way, as soon as you click on the game and you log in, it's like, oh yeah, insert your wallet address or here so we can hook up that to the rails right away. And I'm like, oh my God, it's never going to work for the normies. It'll never work for the normies. We have to have clear, user-friendly approaches. 100%. Hoskinson, 100%. I agree with you. I've seen it. I've been complaining about it for years. The co-founder of Cardano feels that financial goods have received too much attention in the blockchain industry. He wants consumers to have seamless experiences without having to know how the technology works. Yes, I will be sometime this week, hopefully, playing a game that does do this very well off the grid. I want to get back onto playing some games here on YouTube. It'd be fun, guys. I can't wait to do it. I don't have to care about how electricity works. I just flip the switch and magically it works, he said, comparing it to electricity. We have got to do we have got to do that as an industry and step over financializing everything. Okay, just too damn complicated the way we made it. Such a shift towards the invisible everyday utility becomes especially relevant given the ongoing challenges users face on traditional platforms. His comments align with the growing concerns about social media fraud and privacy. Data misuse on centralized platforms, catfishing could be addressed by blockchain technology. Hoskinson also highlighted another key updating development in Cardano's ecosystem that supports privacy for mainstream users. Hoskinson discussed the Cardano planned Midnight Partner chain debuted in late March. With its privacy-focused functionality, users of existing privacy currencies like Monero and Zcash will not be targeted. You don't get to get anybody from Monero or Zcash over, he said. Through practical applications, the team plans to focus on everyday users. Despite the excitement created by these long-term goals, Cardano's native token, ADA, has been, of course, short-term volatility, which right now, again, got knocked out of the top 10. I never thought that would have happened, especially with the way it did. I mean, Bitcoin Cash, man. What the hell?
Are you stupid?
The ADA token performs inconsistently over time. The past few days in mid-February 2026, private movements have reflected this ongoing uncertainty. Since mid-February 2026, Cardano's ADA token has been actively acting strangely. Its closing price on February 16th was at 28 cents, which was less than 29 cents on February 14th, but higher than 20. Really? On February. Wow. That's a roundabout way to tell this story. ADA fell earlier on February 13th to about 27 cents. These fluctuations persist even as the network continues its methodical upgrades. Network improvements have yet overcome strong opposition. Unlike markets that value speed, Cardano approaches innovation with a purpose. At the same time, recent advances are helping generate some renewed momentum. And market circumstances improve, more liquidity might be available through Layer 0, cross-chain link, and the upcoming USDC-X stablecoin launch. Failure to break through this would test lower support at about 24 cents and 26 to further sidewise volatility. This is, it's been going on forever. They've been doing upgrade after upgrade, adding like ecosystem into ecosystem for years. For like the last 2 years, it's been like nonstop, and yet they still can't seem to get that user, base really up. In my opinion, it's just been ridiculous. They're even, even have Bitcoin on the blockchain now. It's like, what the hell? Okay. Despite the obstacles, some signs suggest bigger players are more confident. Major investors have shown confidence. Recent purchases of about 220 million ADA by major investors may aid in recovery to if 27 cents holds and 30 cents breaks. Regulated markets have also increased institutional interest, and Cardano's enormous market value makes significant price adjustments difficult. ADA would require billions of dollars of new investment funds to increase the 26 to $1. Yeah, I remember when it was stuck in the bear market, it still was higher than where it is now in terms of overall price action, and it was stuck at $1 for the majority of 2025, and it's nowhere near now. It's a quarter of its former self. These factors contribute to a hopeful near-term outlook. In the end, Hoskinson ambitious plans aim to transcend existing market conditions by making blockchain technology accessible to billions of regular people. Hoskinson's approach signals a larger movement away from finance and toward real-world applications. And guess what? You're going to hit to hear him say something. I'm so excited to cover this. This is what he has to say about the current market structure bill. Take it away. Oh my God, with volume.
It's by default. How is that any better than what Scary Gary gave us under Biden? 1 year later, Elizabeth Warren wrote the bill. You still got people like Brad saying, well, it's not perfect, but we just got to get something. It's better than no clarity. Hand it to the same people who sued us, who subpoenaed us. That's better? That's what we fought for? Sorry, Brad. It's not better than chaos. Take the chaos and fight for what's right. I didn't
Yeah, exactly.
sign up to hand the fucking revolution to 15 banks.
I love it. Let's go. Tell it like it is. So yeah, he's definitely feeling some kind of way after. I mean, he's been ousted by the White House too. He was on the crypto board and at the White House, and He hasn't been involved since like January of 2025. Anyway, I'm feeling some kind of way there with him too. Don't let the banks win. Don't let the banks win. Screw the banks. They need some competition. They've never had competition. Give them some competition. We need chaos. More chaos. Love it. Love it. Love it. Yes. All right. Here's the next article, guys. Crypto market prediction ahead of U.S. Supreme Court tariff decision on February 20th. That's right. Let's see. What does the chat feel about this? How does the chat feel with a poll? A new fresh poll. Okay. What will the Supreme Court... Oh, my God. It's all caps. Okay. I guess that works. Yeah, that works. Okay, I'll just try this again. Oh my God, it's all messed up. All right, there we go. Okay, there we go. What will the Supreme Court rule for the tariffs? We're gonna say lawful, unlawful, unlawful, but no refunds. And we're gonna do there we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Let me know how you guys feel about that. How the tariffs doing? Well, here's a prediction for possibly how this could go down this week. Bitcoin currently sitting at 68,900, about $100 away from 69K. All right, let's see what this. Let's get into this one here. Crypto markets are heading into potentially a volatile week as investors brace for the Supreme Court decision for tariffs scheduled for February 20th. This Friday. Yes, sir. And by the way, I don't believe I can get my damn calendar to work. No, I can't. I can't get it to work. I just want to confirm. I'm pretty sure the last week of the month is going to also be the options expiry event for Bitcoin, which I don't think is this Friday. Calendar, please just give me a damn calendar. God, sure. There we go. So yeah, the 27th. So we still have another week, just one more week until the options expiry event on Bitcoin as well. So we will have the Supreme Court decision a week prior to that date. Could set the stage for it, really, depending on what is said. So far, before we get into this article, some of you guys are saying, 50% are saying it's going to be ruled lawful. That's not bad. Probably, it might be the best outcome. Maybe. Unlawful, 25%. Unlawful, but with no refunds. And then we have whatever, I don't give a F. And nobody's voted for that. Oh, wow. You guys have, your head on your shoulders, at least there. All right. So, yeah, looking at lawful. Well, let's see what this prediction says here about it. Summary. Crypto markets are bracing for volatility ahead of the U.S. Supreme Court decision on February 20th. I'm going to skip the summary. Let's just dive into it. All right. As the, decision looms, tariff decisions tend to influence the broader macro sentiment rather than the crypto directly. In past episodes of trade tension, markets initially reacted with a risk-off tone, strengthening the U.S. dollar and pressuring equities. That's kind of what we're seeing right now, actually. In the pre-market, the dollar's going up, and Bitcoin's honestly behaving, just going sideways flat. So I'm actually pretty proud on the bulls and the bears right now, kind of just going flat. You might also like the Bitcoin price prediction. Really? Why are you advertising an article while I'm trying to read one? What the fuck?
What are you, stupid?
All right, here we go. From a technical standpoint, the crypto total market cap sits around 2.32 trillion. Yes, right now sitting about 2.34 million trillion after a million trillion billion. There's too many big numbers. Okay, after a sharp early February decline toward 2.1 trillion region, the daily RSI is hovering around the mid 30s, recovering from the near oversold territory, suggesting that selling pressure is easing, but momentum remains weak. Crypto total market cap chart, of course, as of here, you can see, we see a lot of this. Yeah. Don't forget also, the monthly candles. Yeah, the monthly. Okay. More notably, the total remains below the 50-day SMA, around $2.8 trillion in market cap, and the 200 SMA near about $3.37 trillion. This indicates the broader structure is still corrective unless price reclaims a 50-day moving average. Rallies may face resistance near the 2.6 to 2.8 trillion zone. In contrast, the US dollar index is trading about 96.9 right now, sitting about 97.2, I believe it was, below the both of its 50-day and 200-day moving averages. The downward slope of these averages signals continued dollar weakness, which I do like seeing that, and I do point that out on every single chart right now except for the single day and the 5-day. US dollar index, yada. We don't need to go into all that. Bitcoin and Ethereum's performance will be critical. According to the latest data, Bitcoin continues to command the largest market share and also has relative resilience compared to the broader altcoin market. Bitcoin was trading at about 68.5 the present time of this article. Right now, sitting still at around 68.9. Ethereum will be stabilizing at about near $2,000, which right now it's sitting at 2,000 flat. Remains more sensitive to risk sentiment if it shifts. If Bitcoin holds the support while Ethereum gains momentum, it may signal improving internal strength. Heading into February 20th, these scenarios stand out with a risk-off spike that briefly pressures a crypto, a relief rally if the dollar weakness continues, or choppy consolidation as traders await clarity. Yes, we're still stuck between one catalyst and literally the other. That's literally what we're doing. With total near the support of the DXY are trading lower, the market appears to be poised for a volatility expansion rather than a quiet reaction. Yes, it is. It's going to be probably explosive if we get either of these catalysts to really kick off. All right. And so, yeah, looks like the chat is saying that the majority of you guys are saying it's going to be ruled lawful. Now, how about this? I'm just going to ask a really quick one, right? I'm going to end this poll. I'm just going to ask another real quick one. Thanks again for voting on that one. I'm going to ask this one, just a quick yes or no. Will the tariffs be determined this week? Yes or no? Just yes or no. And again, history on this. This will be the third or fourth time. I think this is the fourth time we're going to get the rolling on this, which is nothing at this time. That was the other three, right? We all hung out and waited for the entire afternoon to get the no changes at this time. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see. So far, no, an astounding no with 7 votes right out the gate. It would be explosive if we're all expecting no changes at this time. And we actually get something, and then boom, crypto explodes. You're probably going to see a move happen the day before. Insiders, right? Insiders, obviously, big players that know who's at the table there making those decisions with those Supreme Court justices. So, yeah, probably that's how that's going to go down. All right, so sitting about $50 away from, $69K on Bitcoin. All right, also got a clip here from Tom Lee. Let's take a look at this.
Intraday move on January 31st was
His
5 trillion swing. That's
Bitcoin.
4 times bigger than Bitcoin right now. So I think gold has gotten so big. Well, one, that's why people have been buying it. But it's gotten so big that I think it's hard to argue that it's going to keep doing well. Because if gold doubles in price now from here, and some people are saying gold can get to 10,000, then it's twice as big as the S&P. At Fundstrat, we wrote a research report like looking at the 5 reasons gold can go up. But of those, 2 of them would be bad for crypto. So one reason gold goes up is monetary easing. That benefits crypto. A second is geopolitical uncertainty. That benefits crypto. The third is dollar devaluation. That benefits crypto. But the next 2 don't benefit crypto. One is price momentum of metals. That creates FOMO. That's bad for crypto. And the last is if the monetary system is being questioned outright. Like if someone says, all fiat currencies are going to break down, that's really bad for crypto because crypto is digital money, whereas gold is outside the monetary system. So I think part of what's happened is metals have gotten so much momentum. And then all this talk about Japan and the move in the rates there, the surprise with the new Fed, all of that made people nervous about any monetary system, and that's why gold basically went up a lot. Every drawdown in Bitcoin, you know you're at the end when people give up on Bitcoin. And this time they're talking about quantum and Bitcoin's broken, or like gold's been a better store of value. So I think people are quitting. In the traditional finance world, there's more people saying they're glad they don't own Bitcoin versus finance people who own Bitcoin and are losing money. So to me, it's still a sign we're early because, one, people have looked at the Bitcoin decline as proof they shouldn't invest in it, which I think means we're still early. It'd be different if people in finance were losing money in crypto and like rage selling it.
Yeah, we're not getting that rage selling. I don't know if I missed it, but he did say also too about the gold's only been profitable 52% of its lifetime. Again in recent years, Bitcoin's been profitable about 97% of the time. So I probably missed that, but anyway, I don't want to play the whole thing. It's like 20 minutes long, but that's a bit from Tom Lee over the past few days. Jake is sick in the chat. My God, dude. What the hell? Tom Ree, he looked just like my blending planner. Yeah. Freaking Jake. All right. Let's continue on. Standard Charter cuts the Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and Solana forecasts for 2026. Look at this, guys. We got some new numbers out from Standard Charter, and they're not good. They're the first ones to capitulate, apparently, this year. And my phone blows up. What the hell? All right. No coins are moving, but Bitcoin did just lose about $100. Yeah, it did lose that 69. About $50. Yeah, $50. We're getting tighter. Ooh, we're getting tighter in there, though. Yes, we are. Yes.
Go. Tight.
Yes, tight like a tiger. Yes, really. Like a tiger. Yes.
Like a tiger blood, man. Winning.
We'll see. I don't know about that, Charlie. I don't know if we're going to be winning just yet. But yeah, we are getting tight in there, and I would hope for this to play out. I mean, I drew this afternoon, this morning. I would love for that to play out in our favor. That's crazy how well it's already performed to that idea. Standard Charter, what's going on with Standard Charter? We've got right now, so they're down sizing their risk, and I guess they're putting down their predictions. I think we're going to see more pain and final capitulation period before digital asset prices in the next few months, says global head of digital asset research Jeffrey Kendricks stated. The macro backdrop is unlikely to provide support until we near Warsh taking over at the Fed. So they're calling for we're going to capitulate and I guess start running back up. Maybe later in the year after Warsh takes his first month or two of Fed chair. I kind of see their point. But you just never know. With all these catalysts. If one pops off on the downside, I think it will see a Bitcoin to 50,000. That's a $50,000 prediction coming in now from Standard Charter. Just below it, Ethereum to 1,400. Didn't we just see something like quite similar to that? How low did we get? We already got that, didn't we? Oh, we got 1,400, didn't we? No, I guess not. The lowest we got was it 1,800, 1,600 the most? 1,700. That was the most we got on ETH. All right. And Kendrick described these levels as potentially entry points, noting that they will be buy levels for the end year forecast of $100,000 and $4,000 respectively for Ethereum. He wrote, "We expect further declines near a term, and we lower our forecasts across the asset class." Expanding on the outlook that Kendrick explained, near term, and we see potential for further price downside in the coming months. Kevin Warsh's anticipated arrival follows President Donald Trump's nomination of him in January 30th to succeed Jerome Powell. We can skip most of this. It's just history. Indicating that the artificial intelligence-driven productivity gains could warrant interest and rate cuts, and promoted a linear central bank balance sheet alongside a broader institutional restructuring. That's what they're expecting from Warsh this year. He further detailed that we think the ETF holders are more likely to sell rather than buy the dip, and for now, we therefore see potential for Bitcoin to fall to or just below 50K. within the next few months. This would still be a smaller than previous sell-offs. We used to expect Bitcoin low of USD value of 50,000 to see Ethereum again near 1,400. We revised projections show broad downward adjustments across major tokens compared with the prior estimates. For 2026, Bitcoin was reduced to 100K from 150,000 previously, and then Ethereum to 4,000 to 7,000. So they definitely brought down their 2026, quite a bit. Not just these assets, but other ones as well. You can see here on the chart, these are their new targets for the year and into 2030 as well. Looking at that, $500,000 in 2030 is not too bad. Not too bad. Bitcoin currently sitting at about 100,000 on their base case scenario. On their bull case scenario this year, it's going to be 150K. And next year, about 200 to 225,000. And we just keep running this up until we get to 2030, which allegedly a lot of venture capitalists have said was going to be the year we finally hit 1 million. Ethereum looking right now to 4,000 to 7,500 range. Again, these are the redacted ones. Yeah, these are the redacted ones. So technically, they're not looking at baseline bull. I forgot. These are now, changed. So they're changing their Ethereum prediction for next year to be 10,000 instead of 15, 18,000 instead of 22 for 28, and 28,000 instead of 30,000 for 2029. Not too bad of a change there for 2029 for Ethereum. Solana sitting at $135. Down from 250. 265 in the next year, down from 400, and then 580. XRP looking at $2.80. They're down from $8. That was my target too last year, about $8 to $9, 9 to 12 at most. And they're not looking at a $12 XRP now until 2028. Realistic there. They're definitely they're within my line of thinking. Jesus. Oh man.
What are you, stupid?
I mean, that's just how it goes. Avalanche. I'm surprised you even have an AVAX play in here. Down from $100 to $18. Damn. How much is AVAX worth right now? Holy crap. How the mighty have fallen. $9. They're only looking at a 2x this year for AVAX. 45 for 2027. Down from $150. Which is still crazy because it's so far away from, that's probably the closest to its previous all-time high. And then 2028 sitting at $81. Damn. Yeah, this is going nowhere now for AVAX and Standard Charters. Yeah, prediction markets or whatever. Their prediction for the market to get to these prices. So according to this right here, I would say that, Bitcoin right now is a steal compared to all these other assets on here. Yeah, but I mean, it's insane. It's insane how far we've come down so quickly. But anyway, I'm still very bullish on Bitcoin in the long haul. And I think that's pretty much it. I think everything else is still old, guys. Everything else in the news outlets. See anything else breaking tonight? We're still a little early. It's 8:50 right now. Let me get back in the chat and catch up with you guys. See what I may have missed. But let's take a look at some of these headlines. Let me look at all these. These are all January 31st. Why is it even there? What's this one here? There's one from 9 a.m. Bitcoin could fall to 10,000. That was Mike McGlone. We already covered that this morning. What an idiot.
What are you, stupid?
Yeah, no one's even talking about 10,000 except for Mike McGlone on Bloomberg. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything else is back to about 12 o'clock this afternoon, which we, of course, ended the live stream close to enough of that area. Harvard, we already talked about that this morning too. It's been a pretty slow news day. All right, let's catch up with you guys in the chat. How are we doing? Bitcoin hanging out at about 68.7, having a bit of a pullback at the morning open in Japan. I mean, there's a little bit there to sell off. Not much, but there's a little bit there. Maybe if they want to wait till we get back down here and then see a resurgence overnight, we'll get into that later. All right. Let's see what else we got in the chat. How we doing? What I missed? So much chaos. I can't even keep up with this. This is insane. What the hell, guys? so much. Brave Harmony Freedom says, Yo, Otaku, didn't Worst get mentioned as a new pick, then later it fell apart. Is he back on again? So from what I heard on that, actually, it's a good question. I heard that there was some, not dissents, but like not all of the Fed chairs were happy with that pick, and so I guess they have to also vote for his. They have to get the FOMC's blessing The whole board's blessing for him to get on board. I don't know. It's not set in stone. That's all I know from the last thing I heard about it. But I don't think there's been anything to kind of push him out yet. Worse still, Fed chair? Question mark. Kevin Warsh has been nominated by President Donald Trump, announced on January 30th. And the process is still ongoing. Yeah, so the process is still ongoing. So yeah, he's still, I guess there's still some way he could get disqualified from this. I mean, he is on the e-files. Don't forget that. I mean, I'm just saying he's in the e-files. So possibly. There could be something there, Brave. Good question, though. Good question. Braveheart, yes, how was your Valentine's Day? Yes, 100%. How was your Valentine's Day? Mine was great. What else we have here? Jacob Snake says, maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday. What's going on? Is there a Zoom tonight? Yes, Booger Glider. There is going to be one as soon as we're done with the show. We are going to have our Patreon live as soon as I'm done. It's like that. Bam, we're there. it's awesome. I love it. All right. Otaku says, I'll talk so much says, no, what, to be a playable character in Street Fighter 3. What? In Street Fighter 3? What? Street Fighter 3. Cody, he's probably, well, yeah, I don't know if you're talking about Alpha. I mean, Alpha, I love Alpha too. But anyway, yeah, Cody, man. Speaking of Cody, where's Cody tonight? Hope he's doing all right too. Hope he had a great weekend as well. Since Worse was in the e-files, he'll be easier to control, says Jake. Probably got a point there. Probably a good there. Taku, too much, can be a GG Gooner in Gentotaro 5. What? With mods, yes. Anything's possible with mods. Oh my god, guys. You're ridiculous. Trump gonna rug Warsh, says Easy in the chat. Why would he rug him? He's the one who got him in there, right? He picked him. I don't know. Braveheart Freedom says, yeah, they don't want real free men working at the Fed. Damn. I don't know. I'm still kind of feeling some kind of way, though, of them being in that list, but I don't know the details yet. Bag Swingers Anonymous says, what? Jake, what? How's it going, Nebs? How you doing tonight? Much love, everybody. Much love to you as well, my friend. Nebs in the chat. How you doing? All right, let's continue on. All right, so that's all the news I got right now. Let's see if there's anything else breaking with X. But before we do, just for a daily reminder, yes, the shop is open for the merch store. Yes, the merch store in the halving is only 765 days away from the next Bitcoin halving, where we, of course, the miners will only be able to produce about 225 Bitcoin a day instead of the 450 they are now. All right, guys, of course, we got mugs, we got t-shirts, we got hoodies, we got stickers, we got a little bit of everything for your taco needs after the live show is done. You can slip them on your feet and go... I'm not going to go there. Okay. All right. Yes, I got t-shirts, we got hoodies, we got hats, and of course, whiskey glasses and mouse pads again. Appreciate all the love and support, guys. All the love and support. All right, let's continue into doom scrolling over on X. Of course, I think I shared it this morning. Just quickly grab that. Yes, Michael Saylor, of course, posted this morning. 99, 98 to 99. Of course, he has 99 purchases. He has made, this will be the 99th purchase he has ever made of Bitcoin for his company. And that'll be determined the amount tomorrow. I believe he's going to make that announcement tomorrow. It looks like the dot's bigger than last time, so I'd imagine it's probably going to be somewhere between 12 and 1,500 Bitcoin. I don't know. The dot is definitely bigger than the last one, though. All right. Moving on. What else do we have in breaking news tonight? Jason Lowry, AI agents independently discovering that Bitcoin gives them the cyber sovereignty and then start bidding war of humanity over the only remaining Bitcoin available, and it's not priced in. Damn, that's a hell of a statement. Wow. Yeah, I mean that could happen. Let's see, is Samson Mal there? Yes. What is he saying? The robots know kung fu. I know kung fu. Yeah, Matrix. Yeah, I showed you that clip this morning. It's an amazing display of robots dancing over in China, celebrating the Year of the Fire Horse. Senator Lummis announces the Kraken sponsorship for Wyoming in the Trump accounts. Cynthia Lummis says that the crypto exchange Kraken will sponsor Trump accounts for every child born in Wyoming in 2026. Damn. That now means that there's more Kraken We made an additional financial contribution to the Trump fund. Looks like make an additional financial contribution to each qualifying newborn account on top of the federal $1,000 seed investment provided under the Trump Accounts program. Trump accounts established through the recent federal legislation provide a one-time $1,000 Treasury contribution to the eligible U.S. citizen newborns born 2025 to 2028 invested in low-fee U.S. equity funds. Families can add up to $5,000 annually, with funds compounding until their child reaches 18 or beyond. Damn! So maybe you want to get have a baby before 2028.
What are you, stupid?
Just putting that out there. All right. But anyway, yeah, that's been established last year. I believe that was right around the big beautiful bill originally, and everyone in different states and different companies. I mean, Coinbase just came out and did a contribution. Michael Dell came out and did. I mean, it's nonstop. All right. What's this? I don't remember that. What? I don't remember that in Attack of the Clones. AI will do amazing things, they said. Yeah, I guess they did. They gave, what the hell? Padme. What the hell's her actor? I forget it. They gave her big ones. Okay. All right, moving on. We should...
What are you, stupid?
Natalie Portman. Okay, I remember. God, what the random ass shit is in my feed these days. Okay, again, unvetted, unfiltered. You just never know what you're gonna find. All right, okay. So yeah, we should have invested in excavators instead of crypto last year, according to Sweep over here, and showing Caterpillar. That's one of the makers of the all the major equipment we use in America. What Jake is saying, coming in with a $2 super jack. Oh yes, with the melons. Yes, I take back everything I said about AI. It's worth every penny. Says Jake the Snake. Oh my god, dude. Yeah. I guess Beaver Moon and Melon Moon is next. Says Jake the Snake. The Melon Moon. Let me know. We actually have another full moon coming up. I believe it's in the beginning of March. I think it's like the 3rd or something like that. The 1st or the 3rd, something like that. Of course, we'll be celebrating that as well. Let's see what else we have here. Scammers are mailing fake Trezor and Ledger letters. Oof. With QR codes that lead to phishing sites designed to steal users' crypto wallet recovery phrases. Be safe out there, guys. Be safe. That's insane. How does that even happen? How do you even get your information to even know you even purchased a Trezor or a Ledger? That's insane. That is crazy. Yeah, be safe out there, guys. Be safe. They're getting really crafty. Why would you scan this? I would just crumble it up, throw it away. All right. Smart money isn't panicking. It's accumulating. While prices have been pulling back, demand for accumulator addresses just exploded. We're now seeing roughly 372,000 Bitcoin per month flowing into long-term accumulation wallets. For perspective, in September 2024, that figure was around 10,000. Damn, that's insane. That is insane. Speaking of which, we haven't checked on Mr. 100 in a while. Let's take a look at Mr. 100. How is he doing? Where's his wallet at? There it is. How's he doing, man? He used to pick up $100 almost daily. Then he ended up selling some back in December. Let's see how he's been accumulating here recently. He's been buying. Oh my God, he's been buying. Holy hell. When was the last time he sold? He sold recently, but holy crap. Yeah. Back in the beginning of this month, it looks like he sold some. 500 there, 500 there, 200 there. Mr. 100, yeah, looks like he's still buying. He sold 130 there. He just bought 130 a day ago or two ago. Weird stuff in this wallet, man. Weird stuff. But been tracking this wallet now for years, and I don't think we still know who the hell this is. We don't know. All right. I'm just looking at, of course, the accumulators. That's why I thought of it. The accumulators are still accumulating Bitcoin. All right. What else we got? Israel's top space chief talks about UFO reveals this week. Wouldn't it be fun if we had a major reveal tomorrow? Tomorrow, of course, is Tinfoil Hat Tuesday. Tomorrow. All right. So yeah, we're going to have to wait for that to happen. Max Kaiser says, in addition to taxing unrealized gains, Netherlands is introducing an exit tax, confiscating sizable portion of your net worth, and they will keep taxing you for 5 years. What? Never moved to the Netherlands. That's insane. U.S. keeps taxing expatriates. What? For 10 years? That's nuts. You never get away. You never truly get away. Scary, man. I just want to leave this damn place. Simply Bitcoin says, this is wild. Ray Dalio mapped 500 years of empire collapses. Dutch, British, American. He said that we're in stage 6, the debt trap stage, and printing or default, inflation or crash. History says this is where the reset will begin. Of course, Ray Dalio, talking, of course, about all the doom, impending doom coming soon. All right, and Elon Musk, look at that. Elon Musk actually replied to that saying true. Yeah. What the hell? All right, what else we have here? Bitcoin is money. Bitcoin is money. Yes, it is. And there's really much more news today. It's, yeah, very, very, what else? What's this here? El Salvador bought another Bitcoin for its strategic Bitcoin reserve today. They buy every day, guys. This is not new. They, Michael Saylor. Nayib Bukele, of course, of El Salvador, has been buying 1 Bitcoin every single day for his country for the last 6 years. 2021, 25, oh yeah, 21. Okay, 5 years. 5 years, whatever.
What are you, stupid?
I lost my train of thought. I'm like 19, 20, 21. Okay, yeah. They started buying in 2021. Yeah, for last 5 years. All right, on a bank holiday, Bitcoin can send any amount of any money anywhere on Earth in minutes for 44 cents right now. Damn, the fees are low on Bitcoin, but not as low as Solana, though. I mean, I do like Solana, and I do like other blockchains that do facilitate these payments. Sui is a great one too. Don't forget Sui. All right, moving on. And CBAC, everything on Solana blockchain. Okay. Robert Duvall. We're looking at the normie search history right now, getting through this, and then we're going to get to the price predictions for this evening. It's going to be a fun one too. I don't know what to expect. All right, let's get into it. All right, so if you haven't catch me before, we check out the normie searches to see if they're looking up anything relative to the financial markets and our space, and we grade them on a traditional grade scale. They only look up 3 things particularly every single day. It's sports, video games, and celebrities. Let's see what they're looking up today. Robert Duvall, celebrity. Rhode Island shooting. Boo. More people getting blown away in the States. I'm not surprised. Barcelona, of course. Sports. Normies love their sports. Tyreek Hill. Sports. Ilana Myers-Taylor. IDK. Sports, all sports today. Normies love their sports. Bradley Chubb, Miss J at Alexander, Iowa State basketball. Yeah, I'm not feeling any of this stuff today. Fat Tuesday. I don't know. Tom Pritzker, I should know what Fat Tuesday is by now. George Washington, it was not his birthday, but yeah, we're celebrating President's Day. Yeah, around his birthday, which is, I think, next week. Not even this week. It's not even this week. It's like the 22nd. That's like Sunday. Okay. Tehran, producer, Dana Eden, and Ray J, Lover's Ark collapses. Damn, what? Italy's famous Lover's Ark collapses. Damn, right around Valentine's Day too. God, that must suck. Dang. Whoa, and the tide was not even in. Holy crap. A shell of its former self, just like the world we live in.
What are you, stupid?
All right. Of course, the normies don't get an F today. I'm just gonna give them an F flat. I mean, they should probably get an F minus. Honestly, there's nothing of value here at all. We'll just do that. F minus for you. Sorry, normies. All right, moving on. Looking at Bitcoin on the last 7 days. Looking at the open today, which we did not have, and we saw pretty much lackluster. Bitcoin searches over the weekend. Pretty interesting, actually. I think that was Thursday. I think this one here was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and of course Monday. Yep, Monday. Okay, I'm a day behind on these peaks. Okay, whatever. All right, pretty much flat since, of course, the weekend on Bitcoin searches. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I've been saying that all night. Let's see how everything happens though tomorrow. Looking at Ethereum versus Doge and Bitcoin, XRP and Solana on today with the market close. I'm actually really interested by this. Wow. They actually had a bit of a peak on a little bit of everything, and Bitcoin was kind of lacking in the grand scheme of things typically. The biggest thing searched today was XRP. Look at that. Normies showing up. Normies showing up today when the market is down. That's the first time I think I've seen that in a while. It's been a minute since the ETFs came out on XRP, I believe. Yep, on these searches. And it lasted throughout the rest of the day too. They kept the searches up against all the other players. Doge, of course, is still the one lacking the most interest overall on the Google searches today. All right, let's take a look and see how is Bitcoin doing, holding up here. Right now sitting at 907, 68,500 on Bitcoin. All right, we did lose a little bit of support here, and we are probably going to come back down and test another level here in a minute. Let's zoom on and take a look. About ready to go into prediction, tonight on Bitcoin. We're getting some buys in here. Overall, it's dead. It is so slow. That's probably the most we've seen all day. 11.5 against 11.3 on the bears. On a little bit of an uptick overall today. Any areas that we need to really look at? 70,000 still the biggest level of resistance. Support right now sitting still right around 67K. That's pretty much it. I probably see that on every single chart, pretty much respecting 67,000, 70K, 69. I mean, we have a clear path to 69, honestly. 70K is not that far away. Yeah, we just got to get through a little bit of rocky road right there. All right, and that's pretty much it. That's all we got. That's all we got to work with. Again, it's really lackluster overall in purchases. We've seen a little bit here over the past 2 days, 24 hours, a little bit, just a tiny bit I see peeking in through, but not much. We did start building this area here since last Friday, I believe. This stronger support for a 55K level. So it is still possible we come down this week, especially with the tariffs, which 63% of you guys say we are not going to be determined by the end of this week on Friday. All right. So that's the game plan then, huh? That's the game plan. Let's bet on it not happening this Friday. All right. So if we do bet on it not happening this Friday, I don't think it's really going to stop or deter Bitcoin in any way or fashion. If we do see them come out and say they're unlawful and they're going to have to, facilitate payment or something like that to some of these countries, and we don't know what the hell to do, it's going to be complete chaos, and the market's going to collapse. So all markets will probably come down in a frenzy. So yeah, there's that. And then I believe tomorrow they still have the banking meeting for crypto market structure. I think we still have that tomorrow, if not pushed back to Wednesday. I mean, the first day back is tomorrow. Let's see. Next banking meeting. When's the next one? We don't have a next one in the cards yet. All right, so we're probably gonna take a week off and then go back and add it next week. No official date has been announced for the next meeting. None has been announced yet. All right, that puts everything in perspective then. Let's go, let's do it. This is still on the board. I guess so. Yeah, that's still there. We are still wicking up from a 15-minute candle. So we did lose it a little bit there, and we wicked back up. Still looks like it wants to break out. Like I said, there's nothing really in the way until we hit 70K. 69K is pretty much clearly there on the road back up. It's been pretty much a clear move back to recover to these areas, these levels, after the little bit of sell-off we had on Sunday in the foreign market open. We just gave them a giant dip on a silver platter, and typically what happens is we do the yin-yang trade, and yeah, we see a reversal. So more than likely, that's what we're going to continue to have. I talked about this morning, and I still think that's going to play out at some point tonight. So that might be my baseline target tonight. At this point, I might just, kind of lay into that. Quick little update from last weekend. Of course, we did this on Friday. We did, of course, market prediction for Bitcoin prices on Friday. What I call my Crypto Chaos magic. That's how I get my predictions going. My superpower, that is, chaos magic. And we of course nailed it in the morning open at baseline target. Baseline bear was what we were calling last Friday, and we got a little bit of a start for this crazy Valentine's Day buy. I don't know who the hell is buying their Valentine's Day purchases in Bitcoin, but my God, someone was definitely the lucky one with that there. All right, let's clean this all up and get through it. Doing another Crypto Chaos Magic prediction this evening on Monday. About $40 away from 69K. All right, let's do it. What do we got? Let's look at the my biggest fans tonight. I'm gonna end that poll. Thanks again for helping me determine this. 60% of you guys saying no, we will not get a determination on the tariffs this week. Jake the Snake with the freaking melons, man. All right. Let's see. Who are my top fans tonight? Strawberry Dragon sitting at number 1. How you doing, Strawberry? Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm going to be burning a $10 bill in your honor. Thank you so much, Strawberry. Of course, our favorite flavor of dragon. And of course, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to light the Bitcoin candle for tonight's market prediction. There we go. The candle has been lit. Place it on the altar with all the rest of the burnt monies, sacrifices. And yeah, we're going to do another one. Here she goes. Goodbye, Jeffy. Goodbye. Oh, man. I'll put that there with the rest of the fire. All right. And of course, I will put the ritual sticks on the board for tonight's forecast. I feel like the crazy weatherman. I would love to actually be on the news one night and do the weather for him. That'd be fun. It's gonna be raining fire tomorrow. Just like throw everything upside down for him. All right, so if you guys haven't seen me do this before, I do everything based on overall psychology of the markets, overall trends, and yes. Timing does matter. The time does matter because the liquidity comes from somewhere in the markets, and the time does matter. 69K now breaking. Of course, this was the idea I had all morning. It's finally playing out now. All right, so I'm going to leave this one on the board as our baseline target. I'm going to continue this because I don't think it's going to stay up there, right? So by midnight, maybe we do come back up and retest. And then we sell this off basically by 3 o'clock in the morning, come back down and maybe go back down to 68.7, maybe shot back up here for the morning open. It's going to be our baseline target continued into today. And I got this from the very beginning of the day. All right, bear case scenario. Where are we going for bear case scenario? Bear case scenario tonight. We're going to take this down right around 10 o'clock. Right around 10 o'clock, 10:30. Get rejected here at the end of this trend line. 10:30 takes us down to about the center of the parallel channel, 68.9, 68.6. We lose that, we're going back to 68 flat, and then we're going down to 67.5, and probably the very bottom of our channel, which is going to be about 65.5. If we can get back above there before the morning, that would be great too, and that would be our bear case scenario this evening. Bull case scenario. Bull. Not catching that falling knife, by the way. Yes. The bull case scenario for Bitcoin tonight. Let's start this up. Let's start this up on the right foot. Let's just see a parabolic candle to the upside, hitting our head on the top of this channel, 72,000. Let's get stupid bullish in here. Yeah, maybe around midnight we top around here again. I don't know if we're going to get past it, though. I'm going to probably be, maybe a little bit of a breakout. 72.5. See that right before 3 a.m. Right around 3 a.m. we lose it, and then we come back down to chop around and maybe get 70,000 to hold. Somewhere around 70,000. That's going to be a bull case scenario tonight on the books. And again, I'm just suggesting things to the universe. I'm not demanding anything from it because I do like all my kidneys and my organs working the way they are. All right. And my friends and family and loved ones. I don't want to lose any of them too. Super Bear takes us down to a new all-time low for the year, which is going to be about 55K. We're just going to send it down to the next key area of resistance on the Super Bear. Again, the Super Bear did play out once this year so far, the first time ever on the live. We'll send it there for a new bottom. And again, I don't expect that to happen, but you know, it's there. It is a probability, just like everything else. Super bull case scenario. Speaking of probabilities, we just break this out. Someone's got news that we're gonna get pass that market structure bill in the next coming weeks before the end of the month or something, or maybe the beginning of next month, and someone just wants to send us back up to 90K. Sure, why not? It's happened before. It happened 3 times last year. Why not again? Never asking or demanding from the universe this, but it'd be nice to see that again. We used to get those all the time. Yeah, it was fun. All right, 69,000 on Bitcoin currently holding. Let's take a look back at the order books and see how that's shaping up. We're able to flip this to support now. Is it too soon to tell? It's too soon to tell. Yeah, we still have a little bit of legs left to get us back above maybe 69.5. Seeing key resistance there about 69.5, and then beyond that, yeah, the 70,000 range is pretty much going to be our most resistance we're going to see tonight. So I'm probably going to be leaning more into my baseline target more than anything. Probably going to be baseline bear again. If anything, maybe tonight we might see just a little bit higher, and then maybe end down here for the morning open. So that's my overall feel right now. I think it's mostly going to be baseline. I mean, I've been on it all day with this stupid prediction. Why not continue it into the evening as well? All right, guys. Yeah, so with that being said, I'm at a really good stopping point. We're about 9:30, which is the typical time we head out for the Patreon live, continuing right after this live stream. Before I do, let's check back with you guys in the chat one more time. And yeah, what else we got going on back in here? How you guys feeling about tonight? Overall, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. All I ask for Bitcoin, only thing I ask out of Bitcoin before I start reading the chat is that we stay in this parallel channel for one more week. We have to get to Friday. We got to get through this week. 2 weeks in this range, like I've been saying, since we're back in the hole back here. 2 weeks in this range would be a game changer. Would start to prove to people that Bitcoin has support this level, and we can continue to move higher into the coming weeks. I mean, if you look at it this way, we do this, then we do this, then we do this, then we do this, right? You get the idea? That's the idea here. We're just trying to establish new levels of support to build new levels up and continue another phase to the upside. So that's the plan. Hopefully we can do that by the end of this week, going into the next week. And then another 2 weeks going sideways will get us into the second week of March. And then we're sitting around the 80K level. So that's my idea, getting us out of here. I got a plan. Bitcoin's got a plan.
We're gonna win so much, you may even get tired of winning.
So tired of winning. I want to be wrong, guys. I want to be wrong in the best direction. Just send it up higher. No more falling knives. Send it up higher. All right, let's go on the chat. Down to Pound Town, says Ben. Ooh, he's calling for it. Lower. 58. 58K on Bitcoin. That's a $10,000 move from where we are now. We could do it. Yeah, we could do it. We could do it. That's the super bear target. You want it to happen tomorrow? All right. Ben wants us to happen tomorrow. Ben. Oh, geez, Ben. Okay, did you get a good news from the manager, John Doe? Yes, I did. I had a good day. Overall, I had a good day today. I got some work done. I had a great day. And the manager said some things that are positive in my favor, at least for the short term. So as of right now, I'm not feeling any angst to start packing up and tearing things down yet. So from what I understand, they want to, at least from what I was told, replace plumbing, like light fixtures and maybe kitchen bath stuff. Beyond that, I mentioned that I did not feel comfortable moving, and they said that I should not have to worry about that. So as of right now, the studio, I believe, remains intact. So I'm happy for that. For now. We'll see. Strawberry Dragons, yes. Time to celebrate, yes. If only I had a drink tonight. Right. Yeah, I don't have a drink. I got nothing. I'm empty. I'm out. No celebrating for me tonight. Get it in writing, says Ben. Ooh, that's a good one. You're right. I should get that in writing, but I only talked to like the property manager's secretary, so I got it. Yeah, I got to get a little bit more a little more conviction on that. You can DoorDash Don Julio. Ooh. I could just go down the street. I'm sure there's a liquor store down the street and come right back. But I gotta leave right now if I'm gonna do that. Facts, Ben, facts. Drinks on me, says Batlander. Damn. You can also mail order a bride. Oh my God, Jake. All right. Well, I think we're at a good stopping point then. 69K. 69 is a good number. Yeah. That was the previous all-time high, 2021. I like that number. I think a lot of us like that number. I think.
What are you, stupid?
Okay. I'm losing it, guys. You guys are so much fun in the chat, though. Otaku, would you order one from Thailand? No. Oh my God. A Taiwanese girl. I would love to live there. It's hard to get citizenship. That's the whole problem. I mean, you can get like a 5-year visa. I'm looking at areas where you can move to without crypto tax too. Okay. Boys in disguise. Yeah, you gotta be careful according to American culture, what they say. Jake the Snake also calling for 58K. Everyone now, 58K. Damn. All right, guys. Yeah, no drinking for me tonight. I'm still trying to recover from last weekend. Last weekend. The weekend before last weekend? I don't even know. When I was up 2 days in a row drinking. Yeah, that was nuts. Ben Lawrence says he would order on a plane. He would order on a train, and he loves Asians with hams. With hams? Wow. Eggs and ham. No green eggs and ham. Okay, I gotcha. Cliff says, can you send management like a thank you email with details as you understand about staying? Understanding list a few things that can be completed with maintaining your lease. Then save reply. That's a good question, Cliff. I don't know if I can do that. I can look into that because I think you and Ben are right. I should probably get something like in stone, right? Oh my God. John Doe, what the hell? Strawberry Dragon says, yeah, place an order on a boat and that way it is fresh. Oh my God. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to see you over there in about a few minutes. 5 minutes. We'll be over there at the 9:30 mark. I'll have that all set up to go. I'm sure you guys will be there as soon as I'm done with this live anyway. All right, guys. I'm gonna end it. Booty meat, says Ben. Booty meat. Oh my God. I swear someone it's avocado and booty. I'm not gonna go there. All right. We're calling it, guys. Have a good night. Ben's calling for 58K. I put a path down there to go there. If you want to go there tonight, it's there for you, Ben. It's there for you. Ben and Jake want 58K. Yeah, we got the super bear there. It's possible. It happens. It's not one we can definitely predict though. It just happens, right? It just happens. And so I'm still looking at baseline bear tonight. Baseline bear, mostly baseline for the most part. I think it's going to be mostly baseline tonight, guys. All right. So anyway, have a good night. I will see you tomorrow. And if you guys are part of the Patreon, I will see you tonight in a minute, literally a minute. Have a good one, guys. I'll catch you tomorrow. The first trading day in America for the week of 2020, February 16th. Yeah, February 17th, whatever. Tomorrow, the thing. Do the thing. All right, I'm out. Later, guys.
Fly me to the moon, let me trade among the stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, hold my keys. Oh! In other words, let's make history. Oh! Do my one more wrong and let me
Damn, you guys in the chat tonight, like everyone's got very frisky over Valentine's Day.
We're gonna win so much, you may even get tired of winning.
Nani, 100%. Nani, like what? Like what are you doing? What's wrong with you guys? All right, guys, I'll see you in 1 minute. I'm gonna be right over there. You're gonna see me in a second. So, yeah, we'll continue more of this gooning over there. Crazy, guys, crazy. Spicy chat tonight, 100%, John. See you guys all tomorrow. Have a great day. And I will, tomorrow morning. False Move Tuesday. Yeah, False Move Tuesday. Looking forward to that. Not. Later, guys.
Watch the cash burn, lead fade. A new world rises, we've made the trade. The robots are rising, and he's taking the crown. But we're the ones that